Hey everyone, I'm Cheney from JTech Tech Time, and welcome to episode 8 of Cheney's Tech Talk. We have quite a bit of information to talk about this week in terms of tech news. So we have some security breaches, leaked specs for upcoming hardware, new security enhancements from Apple, and some dumb bugs from YouTube. Go figure. There's a lot to talk about, so let's get right into it. So there was a tweet that appeared from the CEO of Binance, a cryptocurrency exchange platform, and the CEO, Changpeng Zhao, said, quote, "Our threat intelligence detected 1 billion resident records for sale in the dark web." And this was essentially a finger pointing towards a government agency with a bug in their system that hackers use to exploit people's data. The information that was stolen may have been a huge impact on hacker detection and prevention measures, as said by Zhao. In something like crypto and finance, quote, "It is important for all platforms to enhance the security measures in this area. Binance has already stepped up verifications for users potentially affected." While the country's citizens was not specified a user on hacking forums, they had claimed that the data was containing 23 terabytes of data linked to Chinese citizens. So to put that in perspective, if you pay $100 a year for Google One, for example, that gives you 2 terabytes. So you would essentially need $1,100 a year if you wanted to store 22 terabytes in your Google account. This is 23 terabytes of data linked to Chinese citizens. Think of how much that stuff is worth. Hackers on the dark web are reportedly selling this data for about 10 Bitcoin, which at the time of writing this, it's about $22,000 US. Speaking of leaked data, this one is free on the internet and not life-threatening for people. Specs for the RTX 4090 cards from NVIDIA were leaked, and these look really interesting, and they look hugely improved over the RTX 3090. It's reportedly up to 60% faster than the predecessor and can be overclocked further compared to the Ampere series 3090. I think about 50% faster. The leaks indicate that the 4090 will be clocked at a base clock of 2235 megahertz and contain 24 gigabytes of GDDR6X RAM. So the TDP for this card is about 450 watts, so if you upgrade to this, you'll probably need a new power supply. The one in my computer is literally only capable of powering this GPU and maybe a hard drive. It's a 500 watt EVGA PSU, so it's got a little bit of leeway, but not much by any means. Now, in order to keep data from being leaked and stolen from you, you have to have some good protection on your devices. So Apple is taking one step towards that and is rolling out a lockdown feature for its iOS and macOS devices. So this is supposed to be a button that will be considered as a last resort if someone's targeted by spyware, and this will, lock down your device. It disables a ton of features like iMessage, FaceTime, and a ton of web browsing features will be limited, and this can be useful to those that are targeted by high-level hacking groups such as activists, journalists, etc. It's a great effort to combat spyware, and it's basically another step in following Google's footprints because Google has their advanced protection program for God knows how long, and basically that would make you use a specific hardware key to actually have access to your personal information. So personally, I prefer hardware solutions over software solutions, but hey, it's a step in the right direction. That's all that matters. So moving on from the security side of things, YouTube has flagged a horror video as one made for kids. And it's causing a bit of outrage among the YouTube community because it is just once again another step in the wrong direction for YouTube. They're constantly changing things to be worse and terrible for viewers and creators, and no one's happy because of it. And I'm still personally surprised that enough people haven't left YouTube yet for platforms such as Rumble, Odyssey, or even Vimeo. I mean, Vimeo has its problems, don't get me wrong, but it's probably number 2 on popularity, I would think. And no, don't consider TikTok, because TikTok is awful, and you can't even get good videos or properly made videos on TikTok. It's too limited, stupid. Don't trust it ever. that's a tech tip for me. Anyway, Local 58's TV show on YouTube was designated as made for children unintentionally, though it's actually an inappropriate video, so it's not made for children, but YouTube's AI thought it was, so they flagged it and won't let the creator change it. The creator is currently worried that the channel is going to get shut down because of this misattributed video. And YouTube support's also horrendous, so I doubt that's actually going to get fixed anytime soon, but you never knew. Stay updated on Twitter if you want to see updates for that. And that just about wraps up episode 8 of Cheney's Tech Talk. So if you've got any suggestions for more content, new posts for Che Tech Time, do leave them in the comments if you're watching on the website or YouTube. And don't forget, Cheney's Tech Talk is available on Spotify, Apple Music, Google Podcasts, Audible, and more. So send me a voice message for Cheney's Tech Talk by going to anchor.fm/Cheney's Tech Talk. And if you leave a message, I will play your messages and answer them on the show. I'm Cheney from Che Tech Time, and this is Cheney's Tech Talk. Thanks for listening.